you and I is all we've got. Together, hey, there
Some say Formula One isn't really a sport. What sport has stadiums that span seas? Or revels in driving rain, blazing sun, and blackest night? What sport makes even Vegas stop and stare? Sure, we have passing and curveballs and even the odd dive. But for us, the back of the net is no place to be. Breakpoint is rarely an advantage, and halftime, we do it in no time. Our kit saves lives. Our goals change futures. Our slam dunks echo around the world. And our big game, we do it 23 times a year. This is no ordinary sport. This is Formula One.
Good evening. Hello everybody. Good evening. Welcome to PRL. This is realistic tier, as it is every Sunday round 6. New window, a lot of drivers in new seats, a lot of people all over the place, and we have a couple of new faces. We have Bit Late Barry taking his first full-time seat in PRL realistic tier, and we also have Briefing Cow back. Mr. Price is back in amongst us. His first time he's driven a car in a while, and he's managed to secure himself a Ferrari, so he'll be very happy with that, definitely. Why am I getting ads? I should be subscribed. This is a joke. But yes, we have a full grid tonight. Always good to see full qualifying, followed by 32 laps of Imola. We are now just going in. No Trev tonight, so a solo comms from me, I'm afraid you have to put up with. Don't worry, we've got some extra beers in to heighten the bullshit talking. So only one reserve needed for tonight, and that is to cover for Kenyon. Kenyon is not here. I think he's still in Portugal. So Mr. Indy is taking the McLaren, and we'll be driving it for Kenyon. As soon as we get in, we will have a look. Let's go, just so we see the weather. Let's get a quick clip of the weather as we load in. Oh, it looks very dry. It looks very, 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 very dry. So first off, just before anyone comes out, let's just have a look at the new targets for anyone who doesn't know. These are the targets for the next 5 races, so you can see quite a bit of a difference. There are a lot of fast guys in fast cars. Dry, dry, dry. Wow, how lucky is that? Dry, dry, dry. Both nights, equal and realistic. So there's your targets on the screen. One thing to take from this, actually, just a talking point before we get any more out. Ferrari, there you see it, the only team, sorry, to hit the red with the transfer window, so they will lose 5 points. So 5 points is going to be knocked off of this race result for the Ferrari lads with Vale and Briefing Cow. But all the other teams just about managed. Was that Alfa Romeo, £11,000. McLaren, 46. And they managed to get Mikey and Kenyon. Great signing, to be fair, there from the McLaren lads. But yeah, apparently dry, dry, dry all sessions. So that is going to be interesting. The app looks all good. App is up and live as we watch G-Mill just coming out the pits. And he is the first person in his new seat. He's in an AlphaTauri now. Unfortunately didn't hit his target last window, so has had to drop down. He finds himself in the Tauri. Ah, fair enough, Zero. Blitz, the AlphaTauri teammate. We have both AlphaTauris out on track. Yuki and Daniel giving it their best. It is a hard track, Imola. Let's be honest, it's very skinny roller coastery track. Doesn't really bode well for loads of overtakes. Can end up a bit of a train. But to be fair, we did have a lot of overtakes last night. We had a few. I think we had 2 safety cars, maybe 3 safety cars. PRL Matter Spin calling it a Red Bull P1, P2. So just while he's coming round, just because we haven't yet, let's have a look at the tables. As G-Mill just starts his first time lap in the AlphaTauri. So Mikey is leading the way. He is 16 points ahead of Kenyon, who isn't racing tonight. So that is big. Sierra only 12 points behind him. So good chance for the likes of Syrah, Vale, Jerry and all that to get some good places. Jerry choosing to stay at the Aston Martins. Skutex, the hated, probably the most hated man in PRL at the minute. I'm sure he will tell you himself, has returned. Won the championship in the Red Bull last season, stayed there all season. He had one window in the Alfa Romeo, passed his target, and he is now back in the Red Bull to try and make a move on this championship. He wants to retain that crown. But there are a lot of fast guys around him. Again, Kenyon missing this weekend. Kenyon was battling in an Alpine. So Kenyon now in a McLaren should be putting himself up there. We have destroyed Drac, quickest man on track. The Alfa Romeo just a little bit more powerful than the AlphaTauri, it looks like. We will try and do you proud, boss. You best, Matt. You best. Matt and Alan in the Haas. G-Mill does take the new fastest lap, and he is closely followed by his teammate VNRL Blitz, who does take the fastest lap ever so slightly. And then Destroyer Drac just coming round into the... Staying very team-based at the minute. The other Alfa Romeo is also out of Rusted Bolt. Feels like real F1 here. That's alright, Trev. No worries, mate. No problem at all. You're all lucky because my missus was going to join me. I did tell her that it's on Game Pass and she could actually download it and join. He'll give it to you in text form, Matt. Don't you worry about that. Destroyer Drac didn't actually end up going quicker than Blitz. Blitz going much quicker in Sector 3. Took the purple Sector 3. Oh, very wide there from Rusted Bolt, but doesn't invalidate. He did have a purple Sector 1. I think that may drop down a little bit now. So, Ampho was in a McLaren, wasn't he? Just as I see him on an outlet. Ampho was in a McLaren and didn't hit his target, and he's gone down to an Aston Martin. So, that isn't... He hasn't fallen too far, let's say that. Probably the same as Ollie as well, Ulster. He is fairly similar. He fell from a Ferrari to a Mercedes, so... Same as Hayes as well. Didn't Hayes come from... Hayes come from McLaren as well, did he not? I think it was Hayes and Ampho, were they not teammates in McLaren? Maestro, I don't know if you're allowed to say that, seeing as you are one of them, but yes, fair play to Trev. There must have been many a penis pick, because Trev was the only team boss to retain both drivers. To be fair, I would argue I didn't even have the option of retaining drivers. I lost both of mine. He's on the grid, boys. Yes, bit late, Barry. I don't know if I guess you missed it. I had already given you a bit of a debut shout out, even though you have reserved a couple of times. I did already say that this is Barry's first time taking a full-time seat with us in PRL. Got me a P8, I believe, in the Haas, didn't you, Barry? So he's shown some good pace in his few reserve races that he has done, and that has been enough to earn himself a drive in the Alpine, which is, you know, very middle team, slap bang in the middle of the pace ratings. So it's a good chance. Ooh, and Rusted Bolt does just invalidate. We have Antho, and then he will be closely followed by... Yeah, don't share the rubber with Alpine. That's dirty. Share the Alpine with rubber. That's true. That's true. Not the other way around. Light is flashing. Ampho swings in. Not happy with that lap. And then I believe it's Syrah. Oh, Syrah invalidated as well. People being naughty. And here is Public Enemy number 1. He is on track. He is on a hot lap. Who is that? Oh, it's Rubber Duck on an outlap just ahead of him as he does pull over. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Indy. The one reserve this evening, Mr. Indy. We will stay on board with him as he keeps Kenyon's seat warm for him. P4 for Mr. Indy as we go back down to Skutex, putting in purple after purple. Man is back in his comfort zone. I can already feel the venom if he finishes P1, even just in Q1. And here he is, Skutex, nearly 2 seconds quicker than Blitz. Sierra has invalidated. Rubber Duck just going again. TTM Jerry, got to stay on board with. Mikey just about to start his first time lap in his new McLaren seat. Oh, that's going to be an improvement from Rusted Bolt, isn't it? Sorry, Rusted Bolt goes P2 at a 16.1. Jerry coming in. The Aston Martin lads not happy. Not happy at all. Oh, Sierra's invalidated again. Sierra's not used to the poor. There's too much poor in this Red Bull. I believe it's Rubber Duck, because that'll be... Ooh, just get a little bit out of sorts there through Aqua Minerale. So the times last night, we were low 14s, I believe. So that is, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So that is a good showing from Skutex straight away on his first time lap back in the ball. Rubber Duck in the Alpine goes P2, enters the 15s. Ulster is out on track. Ulster is out on track. We got Mikey in the McLaren, a very fast car in the hands of a very fast driver, and it is P2 for Mikey, nicely down into the 15s. We've got Bit Late Barry on a hot lap. Whereabouts are you, Bit Late Barry? We have a Haas out on track. We have a Haas out on track. We're going to go on board with a Mercedes. I think he is further ahead. That is Amfo on an out lap ahead. And then the Alpha Tauri of... Oh no, it could be either of them. Both of them are out on track. Blitz and G-Meal both out on track in the Tauris. Trying their best. I can tell you, Blitz is hiding his tyres. No, they are worn. They are worn tyres. Oh, Ulster invalidates and dives in. Sorry, I wasn't looking there. Amfo would have just started his hot lap. We're on board with Bit Late Barry. Yep, leading them round. And we got both Haas. Oh no, we got Alan. Is that a push lap from Alan? Bit Late Barry just lets his teammate Rubber Duck go past him. Oh no, he is. He's cooking. He's cooking. He is cooking. He's on 100%. So we will go on board with Alan, who is burning. What a beautiful car that Haas is. Oh, and Alan is too used to that for our Red Bull Power. Oh, I didn't see who that was. I'm sorry. Who was that? Who was that? That's Vale with a P2. Keep an eye on the Alpha lads. I don't want to give everyone a fit by flicking about. G-Meal goes ahead of his teammate Blitz into P6. Very similar time. And then Amfo, can he get his first time lapping after a bit of a mistake first time? It's only P11 for Amfo. He'll be looking to improve that. Briefing cow just starting. It's hard to try and see who's actually on a lap. We've got green laps all over the place, but that is because a lot of these guys haven't set laps. It's going to be midfield Maestro's gone! Midfield Maestro's gone! He is gone! We should just catch it with Jerry, so he's round this... Oh, he's done what Jerry done. You just see Jerry nearly do it and invalidate, hit the curb, and it nearly spat him out. So midfield Maestro is out. Trev, lucky he's not on comms. We would have heard some very bad swear words. Matt puts in a 17.1 in the Haas. Alan with a 16.9. It's very hard to try and keep up with who is going. He is invalidated. Hayes is there. Ulster on an out lap. So we are going to go on board with Briefing Cow. Trev, well, bugger. Oh, I didn't subscribe. I'm getting another advert. It's a joke. Briefing Cow up to P3. Only a tenth behind his teammate. Good lap. Hayes is invalidated. Oh, wow, we were. We've got Mr. Dodo's. Rusted Bolt is on a green lap. We've got Cyril on a green lap. Dodo's P6 for Dodo's. He's carrying the weight of the Williams now in this qualifying session. He needs to make some money. Matt dives into the pits. Bit late. Barry, is this a push? No, I think he was over. Chizu up the Alpine. Yes. Going well so far for the Alpine lads. Looking both quite nicely through. The AlphaTauri lads doing a good job as well. P11, P12 currently. I'm going to go on board with the Ulster in his new team. His teammate is also out on track as well. PRL Hayes. And Ulster's lap is a 15.9. Good lap there from P8 puts him. Mr. Indy is 6 attempts up. Syrah is coming in. That will probably be it for Syrah. Same as Briefing Cow. The Dodos will be... Hayes is gone! Hayes is gone. He's staying very still. He's staying very still. He's got going again. He has got going again, but he has invalidated. We have both Alfa Romeos out on track. Rusted Bolt, are you pushing? Are you pushing? Oh, he was a tenth slower in Sector 1. He is 2 tenths up in Sector 2, though. Mega Sector 2, nearly 3 tenths up on his previous lap. If his Sector 1 was tastier, he would be around half a second up now. Rusted Bolt, looking like he's got the pace to get himself definitely into Q2. Destroyer Drac, his teammate, needs to put in a bit of a better lap. Could be fighting. There is 0.4 between him and Alan. He goes up to P8, Rusted Bolt. That is probably all he's got with the time left. Destroyer Drac just entering a fast lap. Now we do have... Yeah, Hayes is invalidated. Is there towage? There may be some towage. There's Mercedes towage. Briefing Cow retires. Happy with that. Top 6 all retired. Should be very safe with that time. Hayes getting a mega tow down there from the team mate Ulster. They're working together nice and early. Destroyer Drac was further round than Hayes though, so we will go on board. But we have people like that, like Ampho, Jerry, you know, in the danger zone. In Aston Martin as well, so they are definitely looking to improve. Come on the house lads, I don't want to see you both out in Q1. Destroyer Drac is green by quite a chunk as well. Currently, he will split the Alpines, I think. Depends what his Sector 3 time is, but he's looking at the minute to put himself inside. Yeah, he does. He splits the Alpines. Good lap from Destroyer Drac. That could see both Alfa Romeos through. So now we see Hayes. And now is the Ulster looking for a tow back. He is P9 Ulster, so possibly not. Hayes' lap is a 16.4. He goes P13. Is that good enough? Ampho just ahead, and then he is followed by a Haas. Is that of Matt? No, that is of Alan, so we won't have to worry about that. So we're just going to go Ampho, then Jerry. Then we have both Alpines. Ampho goes P13. Jerry, currently P19. This is looking like a good lap. He's looking like he's going to be in the 15s. 15.6, P5 for Jerry. That should definitely see him through. Matt, come on, Matt. He's half a second up. Who was that? I just took check a flag. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Matt just goes P16. P16 for Matt. Rusted Bolt, that was. Sorry, I believe that was. Mr. Indy looks like he is comfortably through. Picking up checkered flag. Destroyer Drac has invalidated. Currently P13. He is in the lap of the gods right now. Blitz. G-Mills taking checkered flag in P12. So he's That's all he's got, but here we go. Blitz, can you get yourself into Q2? Ooh, P14! P14! Hayes is going to be out. Yes, Hayes is out. Matt is going to be out as well. Who was that? Who was that? Oh, it's Hayes. Hayes has gone off. I thought that was Alan. Alan's rolled off. Oh, we lose both my drivers. No! Oh, bit late Barry is invalidated, so bit late Barry, he's reliant on Ampho. Bit late Barry could be out of Q1 here. It is a battle between Ampho and bit late Barry. Oh, Ampho, no! Ampho's out! Ampho picks up... Oh, track invalidation. Track invalidation for Ampho. So that is it. Bit late Barry makes it through by the skin of his teeth. What is that? 100th of a second. So we lose Ampho, Matt, Hayes, Alan, Maestro. Southern Succotash. I lose both my drivers. Savage. So join us in a moment and we will get Q2 on the way. Hayes got rear wing damage as well in that crash I've just seen on the app. Absolutely savage. Just waiting for Jerry to get back in his pit box, but we will be back in a moment and we will start Q2. Welcome back, welcome back. Alan, I left it too late. Ah, that is some good penance though. He subscribes. He subscribes. Fair play, went a bit late, Barry. He did leave it a little bit late. He got himself through into his first Q2 proper session. Alan. Yes, thank you for the subscription, Alan. Always means a lot. A lot of drivers coming out. I can tell you what tyres they are on. We can get there quick. I think most of these will be... Yeah. All cars coming out are on used sets. Yeah, that's what I said, Matt. There's some good penance. Good penance. There's some good penance. There's some good... There's a good way to say sorry to the Haas boss. A lot of drivers out on track. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers currently out on track. A little bit of air between them all, so there shouldn't be any hold up. Scootex leading us round, followed by an Alpine of Rubber Duck. Have you subscribed for 20 months, Alan? Fair play. Love it. Love to see it. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. You must have been doing it from the start. I think we've only been affiliated around that time. Don't tell me Scootex is getting a toe. I know it was Syrah leading us around. Was it? Just ignored Syrah for the whole lap. Sorry, Syrah. Didn't even realise it was Syrah leading us around. I thought it was Scootex. Pretty much all drivers bar 3 out on track now. Bit late Barry is out. Dodo's doing his usual, keeping it nice and late. Ulster has joined him for a cuppa. Syrah has purple sector 1, but I think that was very quickly taken off him by the Scootex. Scootex all up his bum bum. Scootex is in a Red Bull. Yeah, oh, to be fair, everyone's been very quiet. Everyone took it very well. Let's just say that. If I was Syrah, I'd be upset because no one said anything about Syrah joining Red Bull. It was all just about Scootex retaking it. So Syrah will take the fastest lap, and that is very, very quickly taken off him by Scootex with a mega lap with a 14.8. And then it is going to be followed by Rubber Duck, who has invalidated. And then we got the Alpha Tauri. Blitz has already crossed the line with a 17 dead. His teammate G-Mill, can he get into 16s? He does, just 16.9. And then Vale next across the line has the quickest sector 3. Syrah still has the quickest sector 1 though. Fair play, Syrah. Bit late, Barry dives straight back into the pits. Not happy with that lap at all. Briefing Cow next to cross the line. And then it will be an Aston Martin of Jerry. Briefing Cow goes P3, Jerry goes P4. Then we have the 2 McLaren lads. We have Mikey just behind. Oh, Mr. Indy is invalidated. Is Mr. Indy going to be a good teammate and tow Mikey down? Don't think Mikey needs it. Mikey's not close enough anyway to get any benefit of it, but he splits the Ferraris. Mikey puts himself right in amongst it. Then we've got, who are these people haven't yet to set a lap? Rubber Duck dives in. G-Mill will probably be diving in as well. So then we're going to look at Rusted Bolt. Yeah, destroy a Drac on an outlap. Then we will look at Rusted Bolt. I must say, that purple sector is a lie. When you say things like that, you just sound gay. My boys. All-Star is out on track on a hot lap. Rusted Bolt moves up to P6. Good lap. Mr. Indy, Mr. Indy. All these people putting in green laps, but it's hard to compare them unless I really get down. Really get down. Ulster looking the quickest out of pit. Oh, Mr. Indy coming in. Destroy Drac, just Drac Minerale. Just a little bit of oversteer on the exit. I think that's a new set of boots for the Ulster. They are currently, yeah, they must be. Currently only 4%. Destroyer Drac will be across the line first, then he will be followed by the Ulster, and then bit late Barry is out on track. Dodo still playing it nice and safe. Destroyer Drac P8, and I don't think I'm going to get down in time to the Ulster. No, I went the wrong way. P5 for the Ulster. Rubber Duck just coming back out on pit. We have bit late Barry just about to start his hot lap. Yeah, let's stumble bit late Barry. Some pressure on him. Oh. Just having a look at the team bosses. I still get confused with who's the boss of who. I'll just see in our Discord chat as Ampho got knocked out of Q1, he just put bunch of quali merchants. See you in an hour. So your team bosses, I was just looking at the Alpine. Chizu, Mr. Chizu is the Alpine team boss. Both drivers into Q2. The Alpha Tauri, Jerry would be very happy with that. Both his drivers into Q2. That's money, man. That is some much needed money for the Alpha Tauri boys. G-Mill was the boss of Alfa Romeo. Again, he'll be happy with that. Then we got Blitz and G-Mill, both AlphaTauri lads, also out on a push. It's a bit late. Barry, second attempt at putting in a lap, sees a 57 P4 for bit late. Barry, is that safe? 6 tenths off of Mikey ahead. Very close to the pack behind, but... Oh, Rubber Duck is invalidated. I'm sure he's just started. Mr. Indy just starting his hot lap. Then we've got Blitz crosses the line. Oh, he goes just around a tenth quicker. Dodo's is out on track. Dodo's is out on track. Sorry, just had to renew my sub. There we go. G-Mill puts himself up to P9 currently. That is good enough to be through. We have Briefing Cow. Briefing Cow on a push. He is. He's ever so slightly up as well. Just so... Oh no, his name comes up as Alfie, but his in-game name comes up as Briefing Cow. Just for whoever does the app. Oh, very close to invalidating there, Briefing Cow, but it's going to be an improvement. It wasn't an improvement. It wasn't. Mr. Indy. Mr. Indy. Mr. Indy's first time lap. Good enough at P6. Good lap there from Mr. Indy. Rubber Duck is just going now. We have Dodos. Oh, we have Blitz. Blitz. Just coming in. So then we will go back down with Dodos as he hasn't set a lap yet. P4 for Dodos. Trev. Loving life. Syrah is just starting now. Then we got G-Mill, who is coming in. And then we'll be Briefing Cow, who is just going to come round and get back into the pits, I believe, and retire. Rusted Bolt is behind Rubber Ducks. We stay on board with Rubber Duck. Syrah is just put in a purple sector 1. Briefing Cow retires. P10. Oh no, he's crashed! Briefing Cow has crashed! Into the pit! Wow, Briefing Cow, he didn't need to come back out. P6 for Rubber Duck. Briefing Cow didn't need to come back out, I would argue, and he didn't improve his lap. And either that was a push lap or that was just him coming in. Syrah pulls out of it. Wow. Briefing Cow out. He is possibly going to take a position in Q3, but he won't be able to. His car won't be able to take take a go in Q3. We have Rubber Duck just ahead of Bit Late Barry. Bit Late Barry is up. Rubber Duck is not. Rubber Duck is going slower, apparently. Wow. That crash from Briefing Cow, that's going to be brutal. No one seems to be going here. Destroy Drac on an outlap. He is just about to start. And as Ciro was just trying to get as much ERS as he can, as there is only 2 minutes left. So this is his last showing for Ciro. He's got to get himself into Q3 with that Red Bull power, surely. Oh, bit late, Barry. I think we just seal the invalidation there as he bumps over the curbs. Fuel light flashing. That could be it for Bit Late Barry. Could be safe, though. Both of them could be. The Alpines could be safe. Dodos retires P4. He has just secured himself a Q3 show. G-Mill on an outlap. He needs to get going. He needs to get moving. Ulster also on an outlap. Try and get himself in a Q3. Ah, unlucky. Unlucky. Josh, yeah, I thought that's what you was doing. That's what I was saying. I'm sure you just did a lap and just went a little bit slower. That's the worst one. So I think you would have been happily through, but yeah, just using it for a bit of extra practice. So Sierra's last real attempt with 1:30 on the clock. He has not got enough time to get round and go again. His lap is going to be... oh, good enough for P5. That should see him through. We've got Destroyer Drac. Yes, that's right. Most other people are... oh, sorry, my bad. I think Destroyer Drac was done then. These were on outlaps. We've got Ulster on a push lap. Bit late. Barry has retired from P6. Alfa Romeo is doing a good show. Absolutely great showing as well. Is Ulster going to come up to a bit of traffic here? He gets past one. He gets past both. He gets past both. That's all good. Mr. Indy in the pits. I think that's going to be it for Mr. Indy. Mikey out on track as well. Yeah, yes, Briefing Cow. Slap bang in the middle. Can Ulster get himself into Q3? Checkered flag will be out very, very shortly. And he goes up to P5. Ulster looks like he is going to be in. We have the Alfa Romeo lads. Rusted Bolt. He's got enough to go again. He is going again. Destroyer Drac has invalidated. When is that checkered flag? We've got 12 seconds. That is going to be it. His fuel light is flashing. That is going to be it. Destroyer Drac is on the cusp. Absolutely on the cusp. We've got G-Mill. Can one of these AlphaTauri lads get in there? G-Mill crosses the line. Stays where he is, unfortunately. He does improve. Blitz is improving quite heavily. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is out. Jerry goes P8. Jerry goes P8 and knocks Destroyer Drac out. Can Blitz knock Rubber Duck out? Oh, P12 for Blitz. That is it then. That is your starting position. Rusted Bolt is safe. He'll be happy about that because he has invalidated. Ulster through to Q3. He'll be happy with that. But yeah, Rusted Bolt in with the Alfa Romeo. Fair play. Fair play. Also, nod to Dodos. Good result, P4. He was a little bit worried. Oh, yes. I didn't notice Destroyer Drac. Wow. Destroyer Drac out by 1/100th of a second. Wow. That is savage, mate. Unlucky. I nearly had that last night. I was out by, I think, 7,000ths of a second. But then luckily someone knocked me out by half a second, so it made me feel a bit better. So yeah, I can understand the feeling you feel right now. That is very, very unfortunate. So close, mate. Unlucky. Still, P9, P11 currently for the Alfa Romeo lads. That is a showing and a half. Yeah, noise, as the oldster says. But that is it for Q2. Join us very, very shortly for your start of Q3. We are back to Q3. The sun is breaking out just a little bit more. Taking off, looks like a Ferrari is going to lead us out. It's got to be, isn't it? It is showtime, Vale. Fresh tyres for a couple. But old tyres for the Ulster. Old tyres for Jerry. Fresh set of boots for Vale, though. Good mix of teams in the top 10 though. Good mix of teams. Good to see. A lot of drivers coming out now. We have, both Red Bulls. We're sticking with teams, both Red Bulls. Then we have both Alpines. And the lone McLaren of Mikey. PRL Trev, cough, cough. You need to show us what you can do in that Haas in the race, mate. Then we can talk some positivity. Jerry's tyres, 14% worn. He has abused them tyres to get here. Vale on his fresh set of boots. This is going to be a bar setter from Vale. Let's just go on board with him. Let's watch. This is apparently how you're meant to do, Imola. Could have used this last night. Using all the track, we can see his brake and throttle inputs as well. Always good to see a guy. Oh, what is he using? Yeah, he's using ABS. He is using ABS. Mikey would love to hear that. No traction though from Vale. Yellow flags out. That's just for slow moving cars, I think. Scootex is coming. So Vale around the last corner will put his foot flat to the floor. 14-4. Scootex is putting in. No, he didn't take purple sector 2 though. Scootex takes purple sector 1, not purple sector 2. I hope Vale's had his appendix removed. That's how Ferrari drivers go quick. 2 tenths. Quickly, get your appendix out, Ben. Get the appendix out in the pit. Someone rip it out. Oh, Mikey is invalidated. Ulster on a set of worn tyres, so this will not be his best lap, but should be an okay banker. Get some confidence in him. It's good enough. P4 is in the 15s quite comfortably. Jerry, another person on very worn tyres, and he has invalidated. Dodo's out earlier than usual. It's down board of Mikey. I believe he's going. He's still trying to set this banker lap on. Oh, they are. Oh, they were fresh sets as well that he invalidated on. He's fuming that he invalidated. Sierra just rolling out the way. No, he's regenning, isn't he? He's not going. Yeah, that's not going to be a quick time, unfortunately. Is he going to be in? Yes, he is going to be coming in. He's scrapping that off. Jerry, are you pushing? I would say no. Very much a no. So we are now going to go on board with Dodo's dragging that Williams about. That was not a purple sector one. I can confirm. I can confirm. Ooh, the invalidations have been so... It's been the pinnacle of this qualifying session. And unfortunately, it could easily carry over into the race. Last night in the race, we did see a fair few penalties being awarded, handed out. There wasn't even a drive-through for one driver. But yeah, there was a few pit lane speeding, fair few track limit penalties awarded last night. So keep your nose clean. Big test here. Keep your nose clean. If you can get away, you can leave here with no penalties. Oh yeah, don't you have dodgy wheel, Mr. Ulster? I think Ulster has well, he's developed a little bit of an issue with his wheel. It clicks, doesn't it? Or it has a bit of a dead zone in the steering wheel on hard left turns. Massive resistance and clicks. Oh man, Jesus. You can ask for G Mills. He looks in top quality. Maybe he'll let you borrow it. So Dodo's has invalidated. I'm sure we will see him coming in. Vale, is that another new set from Vale? It is another new set of boots from Vale. Another new set of boots from Mikey as well. They save these sets. They are going to be going fast. Dodo's does now enter the pit, so it will be Vale, followed very quickly by Mikey, as we have Rusted Bolt joining these guys out on track as well. Just over 4 minutes left of this last quali session. And if you missed it at the start, it is a dry race as well, so it is full dry. As Vale starts us off, as Mikey just crosses the line and we'll join him. We have a Red Bull sitting just on the pit exit, just trying to get his little window, and there it is. It is Ciro as well. Ciro just moving out of the way. That is not a purple sector for Vale. It is a green though. It is a green. Half a tenth up. Oh, it's just so easy to invalidate there. We'll just go as Mikey's. I wish there was on this app. That would be something I'd like on this app. Add invalid, or you know, if it's a. That would be nice to see. You could just see if they have invalidated, just because otherwise I have to flick down just because I get excited. I see their times pop up. It could be an invalidation, but they are all going quicker currently. Vale did take purple sector 2. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, Mikey goes P3. Epic lap there from Mikey. So I was just coming down. On board with the Alfa Romeo that has got himself into Q3. The dizzying heights for that Alfa Romeo. Yet to set a lap. A rusted bolt. Was a fresh set he had on. He's not burning though. He's on 100%. He's going again. He's putting another sighter lap in. So should we go on board with Cira? Is this a proper push lap from Cira? Looks like it. ERS is burning nicely. Catches up to the back of Vale. Vale will be out the way here, I'm sure. Was nearly half a second up there, Cira. Half a second. Oh, he needs a mega improvement to be fair to get into that top fight. Most drivers coming out for their last attempt here. So Cira's possible last attempt. You have to keep on the same tyre if he wants to go again, I feel. He does improve. He gets into the 14s. 3 tenths slower than Mikey, but that could just be the difference that is needed to keep himself in that top 4. So Rusted Bolt had 2 sighter laps, so now let's see what he can do on his time lap. He burning like crazy. Comes down the final couple of corners. Will step fully on the loud pedal and bring it across the line. Where can he go? P5 jumps ahead of Ulster by a 10th. Then we have, I think it's Ulster, is it not? Yeah, further around. And then do we have the likes of like Vale? Is he going? Vale with a purple sector 2. Vale with a purple sector 2. Scootex on an out lap. We have Mikey just behind, but that is, yeah, Ulster in between them. So we're just going to watch. I believe that's a bit late. Barry somewhere as well. Just cross a nice rubber duck. Just started. So Vale, is it good enough? It looks like it is good enough. Vale is your new potential pole sitter. 2 tenths, 3 tenths nearly quicker. Ulster comes into the pits. We have Mikey. Takes checkered flag. He does improve, still just behind Scootex though. Cira into the pits. We now have a Jetty. Yeah, that is all Cira has as he retires from the session after the checkered flag. TTM Jerry and Dodo's the 2 guys yet to set a lap. A little bit extra pressure on these lads. And TTM Jerry crosses the line, jumps into P5. Good pressure on those shoulders. Rusted Bolt is slower, so we are going to go down with bit late. Barry gets himself into Q3 on his debut in the Alpine. What can he do? Currently P8. Is it going to be an improvement? It is an improvement. P6. Great lap there. Then we've got Scootex. We have the Scootex. He's up. He's up. He's up. Is he going to jump fail? He does. He does. By God, that's tight. 4/100ths of a second. Rubber duck. Sorry, who was that? Dodo's goes P5. Great lap from Dodo's there. Rubber duck up into P8. Ulster finishes P10. That is it. That will be your starting grid. That will be your starting grid. Cira keeps hold of P4 by 2/100ths of a second from Dodo's. Dodo's very nearly into P4 there. But I would say the Alpines, fair play to the Alpines. P7, P8. Yeah, fair play, Syrup. That was a good P4. Needed that. You needed that extra couple of hundredths. You kept Dodos behind you. So Vale is a Ferrari Red Bull front row. Wow, we were. So there you can see your starting grid for the race. We will just have a few minute break and we will be back for the start of the main race.
Well, it takes more than a bit of rain to dampen the enthusiasm in these parts, especially when Ferrari are leading both World Championships. The cathedral doors have been opened for the first time here at Imola since 2006, and the pilgrims have made their way for their Sunday service. Welcome around to round 4 of the Formula One World Championship in 2022. It's the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, and this, the Imola track, staging a World Championship Grand Prix for the 30th time. Top speed in the dry of 189 miles an hour, 1 DRS zone, 19 turns, and a run of 575 meters from pole to the first braking zone, where we saw in 2021 Hamilton and Verstappen tangling as Verstappen took the lead from third on the grid, where his teammate Sergio Perez starts today. Perez in the race came a cropper down at the Villeneuve chicane, sliding off into the gravel. Conditions very similar then to how we'll start this race today. And this was Lewis Hamilton sliding off the track track. He was lucky to rejoin after a red flag and come back to finish on the podium. It is a damp start to the race here today. It's been raining for the last few hours, but has stopped in the last 20 minutes. So I think we will see the intermediates and the wets being used. Will we see the slick tyres as more rain is forecast to come during the course of this race? C4, C3 and C2, the slick compound tyres that we're using this weekend.
Welcome back to the start. The drivers have been given the ready up message. It is dry. You can see the tables just on your screens. Just to keep it in your minds. We've got Jerry and Dodo's a level point. Skutex and Rusty Bolt split by a point, but Skutex now back in that Ferrari. Midfield Maestro 1 point ahead of Alan. Matt and Alan only 2 points between them. We want some team orders today, lads. We don't want any silly buggers. But Aston Martin leading that championship by 2 points. Mercedes, Haas and Ulster with some big boy shoes to fill. Alpine 1 point behind Ferrari and Williams very much in that battle as well. And then we've got Haas and AlphaTauri. That is your goal, Haas. That is your goal, Haas. Do not be beaten by an AlphaTauri. Formation lap is on as always in PRL. So, we might as well. Seeing as this is the first race of the window, these are your targets. It will give you a good idea of what people need as we compete in this first race. So the Alfa Romeo drivers, look, they're quite low points there. They've done an absolute boss showing. The same with the Alpine guys, bit late Barry and Rubber Duck. If quality is anything to go by, it is a good start for them guys. So we will get some tyres up. There we go. Top 6 have gone for the hards. Bit late Barry and the Alpine gone for mediums. And then we have a little group from P10 Ulster down to P14 Mr. Indy all on the mediums. But no one has fancied a soft run. We did. Did we? I want to say we had a couple of softs. Deadbeat Daddy Vale to win. He has every chance to. We know what Vale is capable of. He does have Skutex, who is a very fast driver, just in that slightly better car, but we shall see. We shall see. There's a long way to go, 32 laps of this Imola track. It is dry the whole race, so we're not going to see any change in weather that could mix it up. So, but obviously safety cars are on and things like that, so we could see some race neutralisations that always mix it up a little bit. So it's going to be hard to pick. Who do we go on board with here? We do want to see how the front lot get off, but where I am on the solo comms, we are going to want to see the back of the pack as well, as much as we can. Try and capture any action that kicks off as the drivers start to line up on the grid for the start of round 6 of season 4 of PRL Realistic Tier. Mr. Indy has been disqualified. Oh, briefing cow. A few people jumping out of their box. PRL Matt also just jumping out of his box. But here we go. We have some lights. We'll pop up 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5. Imola is go, go, go. Some quick lights there. We have Cira with a great getaway. But we are going to try and look back. Are we going to get some good views? Are we going to get some good views? Oh, it looks packed down there, don't it? It looks packed. We're going to flick through the drivers and we're going to try and see. We're going to try and stick around this turn 1. Is that Rusty Bolt? Rusty Bolt's gone flying. Rusty Bolt has gone absolutely flying. He is now down into last place. That is a loss of 11 positions for Rusty Bolt. That mega qualifying just coming undone ever so slightly. And there's cars off. There's both Haas drivers off. I do not want to see that. Apparently they're my boys. I hope they didn't come into contact with each other. But now both Haas at the back as Matt nearly comes into contact with Rusty Bolt. A little squiggle there from Ulster. There could have been a couple of track limit warnings already from that first lap. Haas dead last. Race strategies up on track. That is just for the medium runners, which there aren't a lot. But there you can see the medium tyre runners. But positional changes. Drac up 2 places. Mega Drive. Good start. Good start. Hayes is up 3, making moves. Midfield Maestro up 3. Then we have Rusty Bolt down 9. Alan stays where he is. And Matt down 3. Oh, oh, oh. Who was that in the midfield? Blitz is in the pits. Blitz is in the pits. He has front wing damage. Briefing Cow has front wing damage. Briefing Cow has front wing damage. It's very light. It is very light, but does currently have wing damage as Hayes gets past Mr. Indy. And now we're looking back on Amfo, G, Mill, Midfield, Maestro, all getting zesty. Bit late Barry on their mediums, doing a good job. Oh, and G Mill has a poor corner. Poor exit just runs wide, and that allows Amfo to flick around, but G Mill isn't done with this. He may have to give up though, but that has opened the door. Midfield Maestro is going to poke his Williams up the same gap. Oh, there's contact. Midfield Maestro just lets G Mill back past, but I think G Mill was allowing space for Rusty Bolt, as Rusty Bolt was on the inside, and I don't think Midfield Maestro realised that, unfortunately. Oh, it's carnage. It's carnage. Trying to keep up. Alpines, what a start from both Alpine lads. Fair play from them, pushing up nice and tight. We have Ulster on the back of Drac, so Drac got past Ulster. Scootex with a new fastest lap, half a second ahead of Vale. Vale and Mikey doing a good job keeping up with him. Syrah unfortunately cannot. We have Dodos, who is now going to give Syrah a bit of grief. Could Dodos be up into P4? Syrah does a good job of shutting that door, but that train is ever growing behind Syrah, and DRS is now enabled. There is only one use of DRS on this track. Destroyer Drac on the back of Rubber Duck. Good start from him. Already up 2. Looking to make more. He wants to get in amongst this train. Can neutralise it a little bit. But yeah, Briefing Cow with a little bit of wing damage. He's going to be feeling that. It's not a great track to be feeling that. G-Mill has gone. G-Mill's gone. We've got a safety car. Safety car. We lose an Alpha Tauri. Where is his teammate? Oh, we're not going to see it. His teammate has not got round. We have a safety car on lap 3. Race is neutralised. I think that is possibly too early for anybody. That is probably too early for anybody to pit. I think we're still going to see... We'll probably see Briefing Cow pit to get rid of that wing damage if it is significant. Fortunately, G-Mill, we will have to play a video for you.
See me, yeah? Dickhead.
The good old Matt video. Boom, 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 boom. Race is over. No, we do have quite a few pitters. Possibly a little bit early, but there we go. We're just seeing new mediums go on for Mikey, Syrah, Dodos and Jerry. Oh, and Amfo as well. A bit late, Barry decided to get off of his as well. That puts Rubber Duck in the Alpine up in a P3. Destroyer Drac up to P4 in the Alfa Romeo. There we are with the positional changes. We have Maestro up 12 places. Alan and Matt, elbows out now. Alan and Matt, elbows out. Positional changes. Nobody. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll have a quick look at. Has anyone been naughty? We have Oh, bit late, Barry's got two. Hey, it's not good. Lap 2 and lap 4. Bit late, Barry with 2 warnings. G-Mill, terminal damage. Alright, 1 second. Safety car is out then, so that has allowed Blitz to catch back up. Briefing Cow did pit to get rid of that wing damage. Hello. Evening. Yeah, not bad, you. If you want to include your audio and get into the game. Uah. Rowden has joined the session.
Yeah, I don't think I am broadcasting at the moment.
No, that's alright, you should just be able to just add your audio in the party.
Ah, there we go, I am now.
You there? Is it all... Safety car is in this lap. Nice, quick safety car. We're going to move on with our lives.
I'll keep an eye out on the midfield, see when Scootex is going to go.
So we've got a lot of people out of place here. So I said Haas, we need some elbows out in Haas right now. We need some mega elbows out. Because Mikey, Sierra, they're all going to come flying.
Yeah, the difference yesterday, the difference between the old and the new tyres was extraordinary. So I'm unsurprised a lot of people pitted during this safety car.
Chizu, oh, I see you take up his offer to Cocon, but not mine. I see how it is. Did you offer?
I saw no offer.
I see. Rowden messaged me on Discord. That's what I saw. I'm sorry, Chizu. If Gmail gets out, you can join. Have a mad party. Like the old days in the... Oh, Rubber Duck's in the wall! Destroy Drake, Rubber Duck! Both in the wall. They have had a massive coming together. VSC. VSC. Keep an eye out, because sometimes it does like to call a VSC, and you see the little yellow blip come out.
There it is.
Hayes has front wing damage as well, and Briefing Cow. Yeah, there is a yellow blip.
Safety car.
It's upgraded. It is upgraded to a safety car. So Hayes and Briefing Cow have had dingers. And then, yeah, Destroyer, Drac and Rubber Duck. That was from a high track positional place as well.
Both of them without front wing, so they'll be coming in again.
Mikey and Sierra managed to get past Matt before this new safety car is called out. We've got midfield Maestro currently up 14 places. Trev feels dizzy.
Alan gained a position. He's up into P7 now.
He is flying up the Haas. Called it now. Can I? I'm going to run out there with a red flag. I'm going to give me a red flag. We're calling it.
Are they turned off though?
Yeah, they are. I think we did have them on for a couple of laps, a couple of races, and I never trust them. Apparently, like all you see is just people talking about it, like, oh, it's fixed now. Oh, it's fixed. It's like, well, I don't know. It's always a big risk to chuck it on for a league race.
It is.
So, are we seeing all the others pit now?
A lot are all coming in.
Yeah, we need to run some social races. But obviously the new game's out, but when the new game's out, we'll see how we go with that. So Rusty Bolt, Midfield Maestro, both choosing not to pit. That is big calls.
So Scootex is now P11 from the lead on brand new mediums. Everyone on the mediums bar Mr. Indy, who's on the hards.
Yeah, we'll just have a look at the tyres.
Yeah, mediums seem to be the most popular choice of the people that have just pitted.
Big time. Big time.
But
Well, I'm sorry, Chizu. I only read the last message. If you see someone leave, you get in here. We need the Alpine boss in here screaming. We've got the Mercedes boss, the Haas boss.
Yep.
That's what we need. That would be some good comms. Just all team bosses in the party. Just making noises.
This is so not right.
Yeah. Just people shout. Oh, we might get a row. Might get a good row live on comms. That would be good. Yeah. Two team bosses going at it.
Right, we're going to have another lap of safety car while the field punches up. It's quite fortunate for Rubber Duck and who else crashed?
Destroy Drac.
Destroy Drac. Yeah, they managed to.
He hasn't pitted.
He hasn't. Oh, he comes in now.
Oh,
weird.
Just gonna drop himself right to the back now. Destroy Drac. Briefing Cow is in to fix his pit wing as well. That is the second lot of wing damage he has had.
He is costing Ferrari an absolute fortune.
Hey, Maestro, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you muchly, Maestro. Much appreciated.
Could you imagine if you included front wing costs into the realistic league?
Oh, that would be fun. That would be quite fun, to be fair, because that would add a whole other layer to it. That sounds like so much legwork. But yeah, that is... You could really put some shame on a driver if they've had a really bad race. Especially if, you know, they've had a couple of wing changes and then ended up putting it in a wall as well.
Oh.
Because you get the DNF fee and then, oh yeah, by the way, also...
Right, do you reckon that they probably will be able to catch up? So hopefully the safety car will come in this lap.
I think it's going to be a late call. It loves a late call.
Oh,
as we had last night. Just going around
late.
Nearly the final corner, weren't we?
Yes,
the leaders must have been, because I was. I was on the second to last corner, so the leaders must have been. Yeah, they're on the back. Oh, we're going to... safety car is in. I loves a late one.
This is not too bad, though.
Question is, Rusted Bolt and Maestro, what can they do when you've got the likes of Mikey, Syrah, Dodos, Jerry on fresher tyres and arguably much better cars for the likes of Mikey, Syrah?
He's gone.
Scootex down in P10. Has he given himself a job to do here? Vale is just behind him, but with them differences of pits and a safety car, are Vale and Scootex at a bit of a disadvantage now?
Even the 5 or even lower difference in tyres, they will still fly through the field, and he's in a Red Bull, so I imagine he'd be making blitz mincemeat, which he's just got inside the Villeneuve.
Yeah, he is shot past. Oh, Rubber Duck is the first to pick up 3. Vale now gets past Blitz. Ulster now lining him up.
Ulster next. Yep.
Mikey gets past midfield. Mikey wants to get this done nice and early, these couple of moves, if he can.
Yeah, Syrah is looking all on the back of midfield.
Yeah, I was going to say. Syrah absolutely banging on the door. So no DRS, but I don't think Mikey's going to need it. He's trying to run as close as he can on the exit to Rusted Bolt, and he has turned on his ERS. He will be going now.
Hayes round the outside of Allen. Now right up the back of Mr. Indy.
Scootex gets past Ampho.
Mikey into the lead.
Hayes made up 2 places there. Good move from Hayes. Puts himself up to P13. Jerry, yeah, so Maestro just dropping a little bit. Rusted Bolt holding out on them tyres a little bit better than Maestro, unfortunately. Oh, Rusty Bolt is on the hards actually. Midfield Maestro on mediums.
Yeah, Rusty Belt on his original hards, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, he didn't.
He hasn't pitted yet.
He hasn't pitted. No, him and Maestro only 2 on track yet to pit. Oh, he just looked like he got a bit of a kiss from Bit Late Barry there. Look at Vale and Scootex behind Barry. Midfield Maestro.
Dodo's now battling Sierra.
Woo! Was he just on the grass there as we went on board?
Side by side into the penultimate caller.
Oh,
Here we go.
it's Alpine Williams, wheel to wheel. Oh, there's contact and the Red Bull's gone! There's wheels everywhere, Scootex has gone!
Oh, Scootex! Is it going to be safety car? Not yet.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. There was contact between Maestro and Bit Late Barry, and it has killed Scootex. They have come across in front of Scootex, and he is out.
Were they
Rubber
three
duck
wide?
up to P11. I think they may have been. No, 2 wide, and Scootex maybe just behind. And oh, look at this 4-pack! 4-pack! Look at this battle for 10th place. We've got Alan, Mr. Indy destroyed. Oh, there's contact. McLaren's gone. McLaren and Mr. Indy is in the wall. We now have a safety car. 2 DNFs in 3 corners. Carnage. Ooh. Absolute carnage. That may have been contact with Destroyer Drac. That means Destroyer Drac has been in the wars 2 times this evening. Wow.
Don't know. See if you got any warning for that. Yeah, Destroyer Dractus got a warning for a collision with Mr. Indy on the game, so yeah, it looks like
wow.
Bit of contact
crazy
there.
lap. Yeah, crazy lap. It looks like Briefing Cow has wing damage again.
Oh,
I think that'll be his 3rd.
Some pictures at the front here, Rusty Bolt Dodos. Ulster's coming in with like, if you've got the tyres to burn, it is worth using them up because
you might as well.
You get.
Yep, definitely.
But then you just don't want to have a very late safety car and you've got no new tyres left. That's the only disadvantage.
Yes, yeah, I think we've all suffered with that, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, a late safety car, and, oh yeah, I'll chuck on a set us up. Used, shit.
Yeah, 12%.
Yeah, how like, used? Yeah.
Although, looking at it, Vale is, I would say, probably the bigger winner out of this. He's on the slightly newer tyres and up to P4.
Very true. Vale for the win. Who said it on the Twitch chat?
Yeah,
somebody said it on the Twitch chat.
Debbie Daddy, Vale to win. But you could be pleased both your Hasses are now in the points once again.
Flying. Absolutely flying. Can you guys speed it up? Need Maestro to get on GTA. I do feel like that sometimes. It's always the evening when you're doing something. I always find it. The evenings when I'm busy or I'm busy the early morning, it's like, yeah, lobby restart. Shit. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, 4 safety cars.
Yes, or it's raining. Midweek, like some midweek leagues. You know, when you join a midweek league, it's getting late. You got work in the morning, and then it's raining the whole race. And safety car lap 2, safety car lap 5, ends up like an hour and 10-minute race. What'd you get up to on GTA, Mr. J7BP? Have been known to play some. Well, played some recently. Me and the Ulster. Haven't played it for ages.
Yeah, played some about 5 to 7 years ago.
Yeah, I hadn't played some in a while, and then yeah, me, Alan, Matt, and Ollie, we had a little run on there a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
Safety car should be in this lap.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the 3rd one. of the evening, yet to get halfway through.
So while we have the minor lull during the safety car, is that going to massively affect Scutex's points abilities now?
We do allow, as we always have done with points targets, we always allow space for one DNF. But then
He's got to win
the
every other
idea
race.
is, yeah, you give yourself an absolute tough job. So no, we basically let you in some insider knowledge.
Go for it.
All 5 of us do individual points targets, so it's all independent, and you basically think of a rough finishing position that you expect that driver to finish in. You tally up them points, or you don't be harsh and you don't be lenient. You try and be fair. Like on paper, in that list of 20 drivers, in them 20 cars, where would that person roughly finish? And that's sort of the call you make. I think they're going to finish roughly around here, and then you do 5 races and then give 1 DNF. So you basically do the target of that average finishing position times 4.
Fair enough.
That is how we've always done it.
Fair.
And then all 5 of us put our points in, and then we add up, we work out the average. So it's the fairest way without having some form of calculation, which I don't think you can
Mikey
really
is
do. Mikey is gone. What a gap! What a gap!
Already.
Ampo's picked up a 3 and P5. Vale was getting past Jerry. Vale flying. Bit late. Barry picks up a 3.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunately, bit late. Barry's in last place as he picks up a 3. Rusted Bolt has split the Hasses. Now Dodo's once past. Oh, there's Wibbly Wobblers. Matt's having a wobble. Matt's all over the place. Come on, Matt. Head down. He's got Ulster behind him now.
Elbows out.
Fresh hards. Yes, come on, Matt. Elbows out. He suffers with my syndrome. I don't do it either. Elbows out, Matt. I really struggle, especially when I know the guy. I don't. Not blocking, because blocking, that's a harsh word. But that defensive driving when the guy behind you is much quicker.
Making it difficult.
I tell myself to do it, and then I shit my pants and don't do it. If you know what I mean. I tell myself, no, I ain't letting him pass, And then like one corner of them trying to go up the inside of me. I'm like, oh my god, no, go past. Yeah, every time I do it, I'm like, right, elbows out, and then I have like one dodgy corner, they're right up my bum for this. Yeah, no, I'm not going aggressive.
Ulster up into P12, overtake on Matt.
He does get the overtake done. Now 1.3 to Dodo, so quite a bit of a gap. Briefing cow on the back of the Destroyer track.
Vale
is he going to go?
Tee up and move now. He's burning.
Vale knows this win is on the cards here with Skutex out. Ciro with that defensive burn. He doesn't get a job done. Vale just runs a little bit deep though. It's going to hurt his exit.
Yep, Ciro's attacking up the inside of Villeneuve. Yeah, he bails out there quite wisely.
Yeah, he has to heed. Yeah, very wise. Very wise. But he's rolled off maybe just a little bit too much and now dropping into Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's now having an attack.
Positional changes. Antho up 11. Hayes up 12. Mega Drives from them two. Ulster gets past Alan. Oi, Ulster, you bastard. Leave the Hasses alone.
Good lad. Up the Mercedes.
Briefing cow does get past Destroyer. Rusted Bolt on the back of Rubber Duck. Rubber Duck with a penalty. Oh, he's on the gravel. Oh, is that Ulster on the gravel? Ulster touched gravel. He's going to lose out big time here.
He's clearly ahead.
Oh, sorry, it was Hayes. Sorry. I thought it was the Ulster.
Yeah.
Habit. Yeah, Hayes just touched the gravel and he loses out. Jerry gets past Syrah as well. Now Syrah down into P4. Ampho looking like he was a part of it.
Rusty Bolt is flashing. He's all out of ERS.
Wow, it's all happening at the back here. What is happening at the back here? Look at this.
Oh,
there's
wide.
people over the
That's wide. He's got to the back. No.
Oh, he's at the back. No.
His elbows have been removed.
Yeah. Don't worry about Matt. He's armless.
Briefing Cow is all at the back of Alan now going into Aqua Minerale.
Oh no, we don't want this either. We don't... Whoa! He has to get off of it as he nearly hits the back of Alan. I think they've given us the wrong engine, them Ferrari bastards.
They're giving you a Mechachrome.
Yeah. They've done us over here in this Haas garage. He flew past us.
Vale.
Rubber duck. This is going to continue.
Vale within DRS of Mikey now. He's closing in fast.
If not this lap after, possibly. Yep, he's going to try and just stick with him now. Bit late, Barry gets ahead of midfield Maestro. Oh, other battles. We've got Dodos in the Mercedes. Sound Vig. Vale very close. Very, very, very close now. Going to be looking for the lead. Dodos wants past Hayes.
Not through there.
Bit late Barry now gets ahead of Alan. Good little charge here from Bit Late Barry, gone from P17 up to P12 in a couple of laps.
There's a tremendous battle with Ampho, Rubber Duck and Rusted Bolt. They're all very close to each other.
Yes, they are indeed. Midfield Maestro now gets ahead of Alan. Not a lot Mikey can do there as Vale
Ulster's
takes the
in.
lead. There's some weird call. We're going to get some tyres up on the 6-lap-old hards and Ulster in.
Going in. He hasn't changed his wing, so he hasn't got wing damage, has he?
No, he hasn't got wing damage. The app doesn't say wing damage.
Oh, how unusual then. Yeah, he's pitted with Syrah, so...
How bizarre.
Vale was in the lead, unless we've already mentioned that.
Yeah, I did just went on board with that, and then we just see all the pitters, so I got excited and come running back down the grid. But yeah, there wasn't a lot Mikey could do. That DRS and that straight. It was job done for Vale. Train forming up behind Ampho here. Doing his best to try and get Rubber Duck out of it.
Yeah, Ampho with some of the oldest tyres.
Yes, very much. And that 3-second penalty is... Oh,
no!
Ulster picks up a 3 from P17. Wing is open for Rubber Duck, but that does not stop. He's out. Rusted Bolt. He's out of VRS. Rusted Bolt is going to get past. They're both out. Both lights are flashing.
Dodo's attacking as well.
Mikey doing a good job keeping with Vale.
All below Barry run wide. Midfield must take advantage into Toaster.
That a bit late. Barry got that move done a lap ago, so Maestro takes that position back. Quite a gap now from them to Hayes. But Hayes not getting DRS off of Briefing Cow, but Briefing Cow is off of Dode. Big train here at the front. Oh, Alan. Oh, the Williams. We just see the Williams of Dodos get a bit squirrely ahead of Briefing Cow. We are going to see Rusted Bolt go for a move on Ampho here. Rusted Bolt in that Alfa Romeo. Looks like he's going to go P4 with clean penalties as well. Yeah, Dodos is going to get past Rubber Duck. But yes, we do see Rusted Bolt move up in a P4. Dodo's P6.
Briefing Cow
Briefing
side by
Cow, will to
side.
will.
Oh, little bit of contact.
Oh, Rubber Duck done very, very well to not lose that and spin there. Dodos gets past Amfo. Positional changes now. Amfo still up 10. Rusty Bolt up 5. And what a drive that is in that Alfa Romeo. If he can keep anywhere near there, it's a mega drive.
No, just missed out on his points target to remain in Mercedes, which would have been happy to keep him.
Yeah, he's a very good driver. We said about him last season. He sort of just come in. He sort of stays under the radar, I would say. He's quiet. Doesn't really get involved. But just does all his work on the track. Yeah, had a very good season last season since joining. Sorry, Reese, my phone died. Scootex, sorry, I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, mate, it was crazy crash. We did catch it on stream. I don't know if you need it for your evidence or anything, but yeah, we did catch it on stream, quite a good angle as well. Reese Mashy, what's your opinions on Luke Humphries? Yeah, I don't mind Luke Humphries. He's an alright world. He's better than Smith. I didn't like Michael Smith. Oh, Ulster speeding in pit lane. It's all gone wrong. Why is he in the pit again? He doesn't have damage. No, he does have damage. They're changing his wing. They are changing his front wing. Oh, Ulster. He's had an undoing. Amfo is just dropping back at every lap as well. Now down to P7 for Amfo. Was P4. That gap from Vale to Mikey, 1.4 seconds. Vale doing a good job, broken a DRS. Lap 22, 10 laps to go, and we have the likes of people like Syrah, Allen and Ulster will be wishing for a safety car to bring them back in amongst it.
Yeah, the last thing Ulster wants is to get lapped in that circumstance.
No, yeah, he doesn't need that at all. And he needs to get his head down and keep going, because that could happen. 10 laps to go with the pace of Vale and Mikey. Or could Dodos upset the Alfa Romeo party here? Matt in the pits. That gap increasing at the front four as well. Dodos is in DRS. Rusted Bolt is not, so we will stay on board. Briefing Cow's going to probably look to get this done as well. Rusted Bolt could lose 2 places here.
I say
Dodos
these
it up.
These lot are still in contention for a podium because Jerry on the older tyres isn't that far away. Oh,
no,
through the.
Not. Oh, he does.
Round the outside.
Oh, Briefing Cow and Dodos. Briefing Cow lost out quite a lot of time in that contact.
They did do Spa 2000. What was it? 2001 with Hakkinen, Zogter, and Schumacher.
Ah, beautiful it was. I think that was voted as the best overtake of all time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Rubber Duck on the back of Hayes.
So that's Hayes must have taken that position on the straight then, if he's ahead.
Yes. Oh, Rubber Duck goes all out of sorts on Aquaminale and ends up off the track. That's allowed Hayes a bit of breathing room. Is Briefing Cow going to fancy his chances on Dodos here? I'm going to get a clear run on him with DRS.
Yeah, they have similar
Very
ERS.
Equal. Yeah, very equal ERS.
Oh, Jerry in.
Yeah, you called it. You said it last lap. His tyres came into question. Dodo's up to P3, but for how long? Not very long at all, as Briefing Cow puts both Ferraris on the podium.
Jerry for a set of softs with Destroyed Drac as well. And
Maestro
Rubber
gets
Duck.
ahead a bit like Barry. They got onto the soft servo.
Come
Yep,
on,
they
yeah.
have.
Now, will these medium runners last until the end, or will they need a stop as well?
Well,
Mikey's on 20 lap
I was just
pole
about to say, you've
mediums.
got like Mikey on 20 laps. That's a
Can
lot of
you
laps. I can
see
tell you, yes,
tyre wear?
57% for Mikey, 53 for Vale, 53 for Hayes,
I'd reckon they'll come in.
38 on Midfield Maestro's hards, 36 on Dodo's is medium, so they may be alright, but yeah, you've got a Briefing Cow of 50%, so yeah. With these guys on softs and a lot lesser worn tyres behind, it could force them to.
Sirius not looking in a bad position. He's in P10 on 6 lap old mediums, but he's ahead of the recently stopped soft runners.
Yep, very true. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he can do, because he was nearly dead last at the end of the last safety car.
Yeah,
So
bit late Barry in for a set of softs by the look of it as well. And a wind
these
change.
guys. Ooh, that's going to add some time.
Gonna delay him.
Trev says he loves Dodos, but he does make him nervous. Destroyer Drac flying. New fastest lap, currently P13, so if he keeps hold of that, there will be no fastest lap point awarded. Bit late, Barry has come out in between. Has he come out? Oh, Matt! Whoa, Matt fancied it. Matt wanted to. Rubber Duck now picks up a 3. Is that his first or his second? That could be his second. That is his second. He's on 6.
So if Mikey pitted now, he would come out, I think, just ahead of Syrah.
And he could
because it's about a 22-second pit lane, isn't it? So he's
Briefing Cow's in.
Yep.
Big call here from these boys. Rusted Bolt up to P4. Hayes up to P5. What a drive from Hayes.
He'll have to pit soon as well if he's got quite a high tyre wear.
Oh, that's a second penalty for bit late Barry.
Yeah, Briefing Cow just coming out now on a set of softs. He's behind Jerry. He's going to be behind Ampho by the looks of it, or just ahead of Ampho. Ampho goes ahead.
Well, he's ahead of Rubber Duck. Again, we'll just get tyre strategies up. Jerry is the leader of the Freshies. Only one DRS on track. No DRS on track. As Rusty Bolt just falls out of it. So yeah, there is no DRS.
They're all going to start.
Any driver.
They're going to start coming together soon with all these different tyre strategies.
Big time.
Now, when do the leaders pit? If they will, it's only 5 laps to go now.
If they will, yeah, there's not long to go.
Are they like gambling for a late safety car?
That would definitely be a hope.
That'd be an advantage to them all because they stayed out and get the track position. Jerry up into P8 on Syrah and a fastest lap.
Flying now. Syrah just needs to keep his head in it. Briefing Cow gets ahead of Ampho. Ampho's off on the gravel. Wow. Don't have... Trev, red flag it now. He has a Williams in P3 and P6.
I think Trev will accept the safety car anyway.
Yes. The AlphaTauri of Blitz. Fair play to him. I know there's been some big strategy calls. and with the safety cars and the race stoppages. But an AlphaTauri and P7 Mega Drive as well.
Yeah, he's got Jerry and Sarah breathing down his neck at
Yeah,
an increasingly shorter rate.
definitely. No, probably going to see a bit like Barry make a move on Alan before we see anyone else.
How's Mikey's tyres getting on?
His tyres 70%.
Oh, so we're near puncture range now, aren't we?
We are in, yes, and Vale 68, so not much better. Then we have Dodo's behind on 48, so big difference.
Yeah, Dodo's is looking pretty good then. If the top
Dodo's
two
is fine to the end.
what would Trev
yes.
do if he won?
Oh my god, someone would have to pick him up from his chair, definitely. You'd have to ring his wife and check on him, do
Make
a welfare check, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
He'd need a welfare check, I think, if Williams finishes P1.
I need a full ECG workup, make sure the heart's in one piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Are they making moves quick enough? That's the question. Jerry is trying his damnedest, but the likes of Briefing Cow, Amfo. Ooh,
Oh, Hayes.
Hayes.
With the
That
gap,
moves the Williams up.
yeah, and Jerry's shortly behind, so he will be within that 3-second window shortly.
Oh, yes, he surely by the end of it, yeah, on them 5-lap old soft tyres. Oh, that's unlucky from Hayes. Very unlucky timing of that 3-second.
Those mediums must be feeling awful.
Hayes is R70% as well. Mikey pushing 74% on their mediums. Don't do it, Mikey. Don't do it.
75 is puncture
Syrup.
range, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. Anything over 75, it goes
Then you're
very, very,
RNG.
very red on the app. Yeah. Yeah, rolls of dice at the beginning of every lap, I think.
Every curb, every acceleration
Yeah,
zone.
roll the dice. Roll
Rolling
that
the
dice.
dice.
And the probability becomes higher and higher and higher. Sierra gets ahead of Blitz. Jerry looking to move ahead of Maestro. Oh, Maestro been defending for his life. This could be an absolutely massive drive from the Williams driver. He's blocking. He's right in the middle of the road, but there's not a lot he can do with Jerry on them soft tyres. Yeah, Maestro done his damnedest there. He tried to park the car in the middle, but yeah, Jerry just flies past. Jerry's going to make light work of Hayes here as well. Jerry up to P5, it looks like.
He's burning.
Hayes is doing all he can. Jerry takes the inside line, picks up some marbles for his troubles.
Ooh, very wide there, yep.
Lap 30 it is.
Briefing Cow is on the rear of Sierra now as well.
Ooh.
Amfo.
Oh, we got yellow flags. Mikey!
Oh, is that Mikey?
No!
Mikey!
Mikey's gone!
Ground.
Mikey's gone! Dodo's up to P2. Oh, Mikey,
Puncture!
no!
Is he going to puncture?
Has he? He has front wing damage. He has massive front. He has no wing. Mikey has no wing on lap 30.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Dodo's
Oh
in
wow.
P2.
Rusted Bolt in the Alfa Romeo in
Oh.
P3 is just crazy, man. Crazy. I've got to say, for driver of the day, Maestro or Rusted Bolt, if it was to stop now, because Maestro would jump Hayes, but Rusted Bolt in that Alfa Romeo, what a drive.
What a point. That's how many points has Alfa got at the moment?
Alfa Romeo, we can have a quick look.
Let's have a look. I'll have a look.
Alfa Romeo P8 74. So yeah, absolute mega
Now
points.
jump them up, yeah.
Absolute mega points. We move on to penultimate lap. Midfield Maestro now on the back of Hayes.
And Briefing Cow.
Oh dear, Briefing Cow's right in amongst this bit late. Barry now gets ahead of Mikey. Mikey has had to pit. We're nearly three wide. We're nearly three wide. Oh, God. Rowden,
Nice.
you notice, is not talking.
I'm behind a pillow. Hayes, briefing
he's got
Carol
these
around
two.
the outside. And
Good
Sirius behind
overtake.
them
Good
all as
driving
well.
from all of them. Good driving from all of them, to
Mm-hmm.
be fair. All keeping it out of the way of each other.
Briefing Carol up the inside
Oh,
of midfield Maestro.
gets that done. What a move. Great move. And then the wheel to wheel. Hayes, Syrah. Syrah gets that job done. Hayes, unfortunately, down to P8.
I think them tyres are pretty knackered. We're all on to the last lap.
We are onto the last lap. 80% tyre wear for Vale. Dodo's is gaining. Not going
He's
to be enough.
gaining.
Syrah gets ahead of Maestro.
He's gained half a second in the first sector.
He has.
He's burning. Dodo's is burning everything he's got.
Vale is in a bit of comfort zone though. Just needs to keep his head clear. Vale, and he's got this. It's 2.1 though. It is
2.1,
plummeting.
yeah.
It is absolutely plummeting down.
1.8, 1.7. It's coming down.
Vale must be being so ginger on them tyres. He must be being so. He does not need to pick. Oh, midfield Maestro, no! Oh, he picks up a free. Blitz is going to jump the pair of them in an Alpha Tauri. Fair play to Blitz as well. What a mashup this race has been. We've got some really fast guys in some really fast cars, and it has not played out that way as Vale takes
across
the
line.
win. Dodo's, what a P2 from Dodo's. Trev's
0.7 behind in the end.
Yeah, he pulled that back, didn't he? He really did. Rusted Bolt, I think that is your driver of the day for me.
Absolutely.
Alfa Romeo on the podium. TTM Jerry P4, Briefing Cal P5, Sarah P6, Midfield Maestro picks up P7, Hayes P8, but then Blitz jumps a pair of them.
Yep.
What a result for the Alpha bloody Tauri. Absolute shite box, gets P7. Destroyer Drac regains P11 as he jumps Rubber Duck with a penalty.
What dramas he had during the race, and he still finishes P11.
Yeah, he was in amongst it, wasn't he? Mikey gets P13. That is really unlucky from Mikey. Alan is ghosted over the line. Matt
Has he run out of
Johnson.
fuel?
Possibly. I don't know.
There we go.
P15, P16, and then Ulster will cross the line.
Coming
Really
to the last.
unfortunate race from Ulster. Blitz, what a drive. Yeah, Blitz, what a drive. Trev says Maestro for driver of the day, or I'm throwing hands. Mate, I've got to say, it's Rusted Bolt or Blitz. It's
Rusted
out
Bolt.
of anybody. It goes in order. It goes Rusted Bolt, Blitz, Maestro. Maestro was in contention, then he picked up the 3 and lost a couple of places, unfortunately. Oh yeah, definitely Syrah. And the timings of the safety car. It wasn't even the amount of safety cars. They all seem to happen after people had either made a decision or yet to make a decision. So it really affected what was happening around. I had more than 4 dramas. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Destroyer. Rowden just said you was definitely in amongst it. So yeah, fair play to finish P11. Fair play. There was so much going on in that race. But I say, yeah, there was, for some guys, as you know, Syrah says, yeah, it killed strategy.
Vale in the chat said he got a puncture going across the line.
Oh, that's why he was going so slow on them. Imagine if he'd pushed.
One more
imagine
lap.
if he got the pressure. Yeah, imagine if he felt the pressure from Dodo's. Oh, Dodo's would have been on top spot. Wow. But there is your finishing positions. What a podium. Vale, Dodo's. Who would have thunk you and a Sin, a Williams and an Alfa Romeo on the podiums looking at that driver lineup? I know shit hit the fan for some drivers and some carnage occurred, but just look at that top 10. Just look at that top 10. Blitz, yeah, fair play Blitz. I know you're in the chat. What an absolute drive from Blitz. Maestro crashes out, starts P20, P8. Couple more positions he would have been in for driver of the day, definitely. Hayes with a very good drive as well, P18. But yeah, for me, Rusted Bolt in the Alfa Romeo to pick up a P3 is absolute mega.
absolutely. That was a brilliant drive. I think he pitted at the right time and just kept the tyres.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ulster says, sorry,
yeah.
Rowden, we need to talk to the pit crew. He pitted and they didn't change his wing. That is why he pitted a second time.
You gotta tell the crew. You gotta tell the crew.
You have to put the yes. You have to put the yes. Yes, Destroyer Jack, I've got to say, we'll see what happens. There's no full decision, but preliminary driver of the day for me, definitely Rusted. Yeah, absolute drive. Absolute drive. But, well, that was an interesting first race of the window. That's put a cat amongst the pigeons. Again, I know there was some calls and some safety cars and stuff that did throw it in amongst, but for us, the neutrals, if you can call us that because we are team bosses, it definitely mixed it reet up.
Very much so.
Very much so. Yeah, you done a good job, Blitz. Very good job. But that is it for this week. Join us next week as we head to Catalonia. We're in Barcelona. Next week.
Excellent, yeah.
It's not too bad track, not too bad. New and improved as well, new Sector 3. Definitely makes it a lot better.
And that bug being fixed.
Yes, yeah, that was an awful bug. We had to move it around in the calendar last year for the invisible wall and the pit lane bump.
Yep. But no, I think it's a really good track now. They've fixed that last sector.
Yeah, oh, it's a lot better. Definitely. A bit like Singapore. I think Singapore's a lot better now. From what it was. It's a lot better now. But that is it for Realistic Round 6. Please join us next week for Round 7. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.